Africa.
So I think Mahmoud might be the manager. Which one of them sent that to you?
So this is the Lancaster Hotel. It's actually supposed to be one of the better hotels, but as you can see, even the tents are like soiled. The men here are very rude. I have been insulted twice here. So the first time when I was walking through the facility to see if this was the type of place that we wanted to stay in, one of the security guards made me feel like white people do in the US. He ran up to me and was kind of like, "You can't be in here. What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm getting ready to look around at the pool area to see if, this is a nice facility for the money, where I want to stay." And so in that, he came running after me, running up on me because they have a buffet. So I guess he thought that I was going to steal some food or something. I don't know what he thought. I was kind of tired from the ride. So maybe I was looking like I was hungry. I think I was hungry. But anyway, so while she was at the desk, my friend girl, I was going to just walk and see, if it was worth the money for us to stay here, look at the facility, see if they had a spa, what was the pool looking like, what was the buffet looking like. And the security ran up on me and insulted me like I was about to steal something, like, "What are you doing?" So I didn't appreciate that. So we ended up staying at a nicer hotel, more authentic and quiet, because what I've noticed about Africa is that a lot of them, they want to go to the nicest places. So they'll look up like the top 10 best hotels in Ghana or something like that. And whatever's on TripAdvisor or Booking.com or something like that, that's where they want to go to. And so they'll go there, but half the people there, they're probably overspending. They probably can't really afford it. My friend girl told me that in December, and so the reputation in Ghana for December is called Dirty December, because she said that, they party, party, party. They don't work. And she also said that some of them, so that they can party and stay at these hotels and act like, they got this, that, and the other going on, they will actually take their children out of school for December and not pay their December school fees just so they can hang out and party. So, it's been a very unfortunate. We are in Kumasi, Ghana. So we came here to get the kente cloth. And I'm trying to explain to my friend girl, we kind of grew up, on different sides of the track. She's a sweetheart. So she likes the best of the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. She wants to go and stay at the best that Africa has to offer. There's nothing wrong with that. Me, from y'all knowing, from y'all watching the backstory of Manifest Africa, I am more spiritual. I'm more inside. So I want to stay more. I don't really care the facilities. I do like to have a good, clean bathroom, you know, and I don't really care more the facilities more than I do how I feel concerning the energy levels. So I like to stay somewhere peaceful, quiet, where I feel good energy. I don't necessarily need to stay. And then this hotel isn't all that. I mean, like, it's dirty looking on the outside. The white is dirty. The inside, I mean, it's not that, it's just not that clean. But this is like the status hotel here, I guess. So a lot of people just here pretending. Probably a lot of these Ghanaians, like their parents or grandparents, probably sent them money or something from the U.S. And so what I've noticed is that a lot of people that live like that, I guess I don't know what you would call it, like privileged children that kind of live off of their, even teenagers and young adults that live off of their parents' stipend or whatever they call it, allowance. They kind of all like to hang out together, each other, in these types of places, and all pretend to each other like they just really got it going on off of what their parents have. I raised my sons that no one's better than you just because their parents has more than you, because y'all all are at zero technically. You're all at zero. So, maybe they can provide them with some more material things or whatever. But technically you're all at zero until you get an education, until you get some acronyms behind your name, until you get a fat bank account of your own that you made. You're all starting at the beginning of the race. So this journey is like, I've learned a lot about, just people pretending that they're all that. I don't need to go to places, whether I can afford it or not. I don't need to go to places trying to pretend or let me rub elbows, and bump into who I can bump into, because 9 times out of 10, maybe 8 times out of 10, the people sitting here, they're pretending and they're living off somebody else's money anyway. So that's just not for me. And so anyway, back to the insult. So we've been sitting at the pool. We went ahead and came over here because there was another place that we wanted to stay, and they actually didn't have like a day pass for the public pool. So we ended up coming back here where the guy insulted me yesterday, thinking I'm about to steal some bread or whatever. And so I've been here all day. Like, we got here at 1 o'clock. I think it's like about almost 5. So we got a pool pass. There's a buffet. I've been walking back and forth, getting food from the buffet, inside buffet, outside buffet. We've been sitting by the pool all day. I have on my swimsuit. So I'm looking super cute, if I must say so myself. So I always bring it. I will say that, and not only on the outside, I bring it with my energy. So, and with the source in me. So anyway, the manager came because my friend girl, she ordered a club sandwich and some fries. So the manager came and was like, he was kind of like saying something about the buffet. So I thought he was getting ready to say, because he was like, "Did you go to the buffet?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was just like, "It's closed now. It's closed at 4 o'clock." So I thought he was getting ready to say, like, you weren't supposed to go to the buffet and try to say I owe him some money or something because I already paid. But she ordered some food. So then I was like, she's like, "Oh, they're kind of lazy. They didn't really like to work." So he was like, "Well, the buffet's still open," because she ordered a sandwich. So she was like, "Well, he probably didn't want to go get me a sandwich. Maybe he thought I should have ordered from the buffet." So, and he was like, "Well, the buffet's open a little later today because it's New Year's Day." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I sat down for a minute. I said, "Well, let me go in here and get me some more watermelon juice and some kind of juice or something. So she ordered a club sandwich and she ordered some fries and got some fries for me. So he brought the fries. So I said, "Well, let me walk back in here and see if the buffet's still open." I'm in there. One of the workers gonna approach me and tell me I'm dressed inappropriately. My dress is too see-through. Uh, my dress is too see-through. I'm at the pool. Other people have on bathing suits. You know what I'm saying? People are swimming. Um, but my swim attire is too much for them. And I had to tell him, I said, "Well, you lucky I didn't take my swim dress off. Thanks to Mac Collection, because that's where I got this from, black owned swimwear." So it's just like, and I told him, I said, "This is the second insult that I've gotten at this hotel. Like, they're just full of insults here. I come here to pay my money. It's not really that nice a facility. The energy level is like really fake here. It's just a lot of people here faking the funk, probably can't even afford to really be here, you know, but they're here on holiday. And then you're continually insulting me. I really don't understand it. And I would just say, for any woman, I do not recommend the Lancaster Hotel in Kumasi, Ghana. Don't stay here, because these men here, the staff here, I asked to speak to the manager. He hasn't come over yet. The staff here is very insulting to women. They can't handle a beautiful woman, you know, and I'm used to getting stared at a lot. You know, I'm not trying to be conceited or anything, but I am actually used to getting stared at a lot. And that's why I like Dallas, because there's so many beautiful women in Dallas. Like, I don't stick out like a sore thumb, you know, but this is just not the hotel for beautiful black women that got it the fuck going on. I will say that. You know, this is not the place. So we are staying at Ike's Cultural Village, and it's really nice. It's intimate. You know, you all have seen it on some of my other videos where I stayed over there. Ike's Cafe, the food at the Cafe Bar and Grill is way better than this food. I mean, the bar here was beautiful, but like I said, I almost had a good day until this final insult. So I don't recommend this place for any women that you know that you got it going on, and that you don't deal with this mess, you know, from these men or even from these Africans that, you know, feel like they can insult you. You know, I've already had to threaten some people, which is cool for me because, you know, I'm from the hood. You know, if you watch the backstory, you know, I'm from the hood, so I can handle it. You know, I know how to go out, get somebody. You know, our money is way more than their money. It's real simple to go to the hood, find somebody crazy, and give them, you know, a little bit of nothing, 20 to 50 US dollars, and have them argue for you, and to have them take care of people and put something on somebody that's trying to scam you. It's real simple, you know, and I'm not fucked about doing it, you know. So it's just unfortunate that sometimes you have to act that way. You know, I don't act that way all the time. Like my friend girl, she's been here a year, and she just acts like that all the time now, treats everybody that way, fussing with them and being kind of mean. I'm not going to let them change me and my good demeanor, you know, what I am, but I will flip, you know, and go on that other side real quick, you know. And it, you know, it's just the way that I am, you know. And I was just telling her, you know, it's like somebody stole some money from her. I'm like, girl, you need to just go hire somebody, a little bit of something, and have them go over there and fuck them up. That's it, and that's all, you know. And then by the time you keep on doing that, then they'll be like, okay, she ain't really the one to fuck with. You know, you got to keep you some security. I mean, that's just how it is in Africa, because most of them here, they like literally think that we're rich people, you know. So they literally think that we have money to waste, and we don't, you know. So here comes the general manager. So I'm going to go over here and talk to him just to see his demeanor, you know, how he's going to act, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just telling you, do not stay at the Lancaster Hotel. If you're a beautiful black woman and you got it going on, don't stay here. The men are going to insult you. So this is the Lancaster Hotel. It has gotten dark and we're about to leave. The management did come over, even the owner's son, who's the chief executive chef. They were very apologetic, and they came over and apologized for the staff's behavior.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
I'll think about it. All right. So that was the manager right there. And looks like they're starting a dinner buffet. So as you can see, this is like a status hotel. Like they come here like a status symbol. And so basically this is the front of the hotel. Pretty at night. She came onto the country shores as if she were a 100-year storm. Most would heed the warning in time, take shelter, before even catching the enticing smell of the beautiful coming rain. A few godlike men, yet untamed by Mother Nature, would embrace the strong, somehow comforting change of winds. Allow themselves to take up the treasures revealed, left behind her impassioned path. Knowing her omnipresence is in the same nature of themselves, which called unto the storm.